Okay, so in this video, you are about to see a Texas Democrat, Linda Garcia, absolutely unload on her Republican colleagues over a controversial new voting map. Well, she brings the numbers, breaking down precisely how the GOP's proposal systematically dismantles the voting power of Black and Hispanic communities. Let's watch the full clip, and then I'll give you my thoughts at the end.
Thank you, Mr. Speaker. Members, under the current map, CD 32 is a coalition district. When white, Black, Hispanic, and Asian communities come together and make up nearly 68% of the population, and nearly 64% of the voting age population. Black and Hispanic voters alone account for over 52% of the voting age population. Under the proposed map, our community will be torn apart. The Anglo share of the district rises from 36% to more than 52% of the voting age population. Meanwhile, Black, Hispanic voters together drop from 52% down to just 35% of the voting age population. This is not a minor adjustment. This is deliberate dismantling of minority voting strength in North Texas. In Dallas County, the effects are even more clear. Currently, Dallas makes up 85% of CD 32. Within what share the district reflects the true diversity of the Dallas County, 31.7% Anglo and 58.9% Black and Hispanic combined. But in the new map, Dallas County's shares of the district is reduced to 62%, adding many counties far from Dallas, Rockwell, Hunt, Upshur, Wood, Rains. As a result, Anglo voters jump to nearly 38% in Dallas's portion, and the combined Black and Hispanic population falls to 48%. In other words, the very heart of Dallas's diverse communities is being diluted by drawing counties that do not reflect the same racial or cultural makeup. This is about more than numbers on a page. It is about whether families in Pleasant Grove, Garland, and Mesquite will still have a voice. It is about whether communities of color that built CD 32 into a district of opportunity will be silenced by map lines that crack Dallas County apart and pack it with neighboring counties. I want to be clear. This map doesn't just weaken minority representation, it severs the connection between communities and their elected officials. It makes it harder for parents, workers, and seniors in Dallas County to know that their voices matter as much as anyone else's. Congressional District 32 has been a district opportunity. This proposed map would erase the progress and turn CD 32 into an Anglo-majority district, dismantling the coalition of Black, Hispanic, and Asian voters who have fought for fair representation. Members, our democracy is the strongest when every community has a seat at the table. Weakening minority voices in Dallas is not just unfair, but unconstitutional. I urge you to reject this map and stand up for fair representation in Texas.
It's the audacity of it that gets to me. The numbers are just, they're laid out right there in black and white. It's not even an accusation at that point, it's just math. You have a majority and then poof, it's honestly the surgical precision of it that's so chilling, you know? It's like they've got a scalpel out and they're not trying to create a fair district. They're operating on the electorate itself. Just carving out the people, the voters who are inconvenient to them, removing them from the entire political equation because they know they can't win them over. So the only option left on the table is to just make their votes functionally worthless. I mean, this is what authoritarians do. They don't engage with the opposition, they eliminate it. They treat voters like obstacles to be managed, not people to be represented. And that's why calling it redistricting feels so dishonest. It's a quiet coup. That's what it is. It's a party admitting out loud, but in the language of maps and charts, that they are absolutely terrified of a genuinely representative democracy. They can't win on ideas, so they have to rig the game itself. Then you get to the how, the mechanics of it. It's not just a big demographic shift, it's this cynical process of cracking a whole county apart. They're looking at Dallas County, this huge diverse place, and they don't see communities. They just see a threat to be neutralized. It's honestly like political arson. You have this vibrant community, this political home for millions of people, and they're just taking a can of gasoline and a match to it, just burning it down, insulting the earth so nothing can grow back, all for their own political survival. They're intentionally severing the connection between people and the person who is supposed to speak for them. They are telling an entire city, one of the biggest in the country, that their collective voice is a problem that needs to be solved by drowning it out. It's unbelievably bleak. And that's when you get to the core of it, really. The claim that this is unconstitutional. Because, yeah, I mean, obviously, it's so far beyond just political hardball. This is a direct assault on the entire principle of the rule of law. This isn't just bending the rules. It feels more like they're trying to prove the rules don't apply to them anymore. They're gambling that the whole system is too broken, or that they've packed the courts enough that nobody will have the power to stop them. It's how the rot sets in, isn't it? You don't just break the democratic norms. You create a new normal where lawlessness is just an accepted part of the political strategy. You make it so that the Constitution is just some dusty old document you can ignore when it gets in the way of power. So when she says it's unconstitutional, she's almost being too polite. I mean, she's right, but it's more than that. This isn't some legal debate to have in a quiet courtroom. This is a declaration of war on democracy itself. It's a party spitting on the Constitution because it's an obstacle. It is the clearest possible signal that if the law stands in the way of them holding on to power, then to them, the law is completely and utterly irrelevant. Let me know your thoughts in the comments. While you're down there, hit the like button and subscribe. I appreciate you guys, and I'll see you in the next one.